do the arm thing. You know, do it. Oh, there it is. All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? How y'all doing? Welcome to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be testing a new OP expensive weapon that not everyone can afford. Yay! Hey, that's what everyone wanted, right? Yeah, well, that's what we got. Today, I am testing this weapon, which current in-game value stands at 10.5 mil. Jesus, how can someone afford that? Just kidding. Currently, I bought it for about 300, and it's up to like 335. So by no means did I think I'd make money on it, but I was kind of hoping. I have a lot of things I want to test it on, but I think the first one I want to just go and do is what is, I think, the best training method now in game as far as combat XP goes. Now, obviously, if you're going for max efficiency, Slayer is the best way to train your combat. But if you're looking for a little AFK on the side, this could be potentially a thing for you. In the future, I don't think the Mace will stand this high as far as GP wise. I think it'll go down as more come into the game, but since this is day 2 of it being out, it's pretty hype right now. I looked at a lot of places in the wilderness, and I'm someone that likes to AFK a lot, so AFK methods are meta for me. And honestly, this isn't that much worse than any other method, and you really don't actually need to even pay much other than the ether that you use with this chain mace. So let's head on out there. You'll need a burning amulet and 43 prayer. If you have a chain mace, I'm assuming you probably have both of those. So Chaos Temple and away. And then over here to your south, you'll see some Elder Chaos Druids. Now these guys are going to be very angry at you for intruding on their ground, and they're going to auto attack you, and that's exactly what you want to see. Now, the Chain Mace has the stats of a D-Skim, however, it is a crush style instead of a slash. You should be using it on just not this style, really. Any of these work, so attack, strength, and defense XP. Very versatile. But yeah, Elder Chaos Druids are really AFK because there's so many of them and they're in multi, so they'll just drag you to them as long as you have your auto retaliate on. They also drop herbs and stuff like that, so I'd recommend taking a looting bag with you as well to just keep some added supplies. And there is a Chaos Altar down there to the south that you can run to. Now, running there can be a little difficult. What I'd recommend is whenever you know you're going to have to recharge your prayer, start to work your way south ahead of time. If not, they're going to keep pulling you back. I'll show an example here just because I want to be very sad. Yeah. You dare run from us, they'll teleport you back. It's a little annoying. I guess that's the only real gripe about this method. Now, why this may be the best training method in game is because while the flail may have stats of a D-Skim, as you can see right there with that 58 and the 57, it attacks at a D-Skim rate, but it does 50% more damage. Now, it only does this damage boost whenever it's in the wildy. That's why we're going to Chaos Druids. But yeah, with this upgrade, it makes it an absolute beast of a weapon in the wildy. And really, the only downside to using it is the fact that it does take ether. Now, right now, to be able to use this weapon for an hour straight, it's about 150k in ether. You guys can think for yourselves whether or not that's fair or not. Personally, I think since there's so much ether in the game at the moment because there's never been a use for ether, there's just a backload of it and it's going to be really cheap. In the future, it may not be as cheap, but even then, still probably worth it. So I'm going to go and test this for an hour and see how much XP and loot I am able to get, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, so as we can see, we just hit the hour mark. 136.2k XP per hour is what I was averaging. There was a little bit of time where I wasn't potted as high as I could have been, so maybe I could have gotten closer to the 140k mark. However, honestly, it's just so insane that you can get that much XP, and this is AFK as well. Now, I kind of stayed around this area, and whenever I had to get aggro, I ran over here and just killed them on the way there and on the way back. That way I wasn't losing any XP. And yeah, if you have some prayer gear, honestly, it is just an absolutely great way to go about AFKing and getting melee XP. Now, heading on out and looking at what we got in our looting bag from the hour, it's obviously not going to be much. These Elder Chaos Druids aren't known for their drops necessarily, more so known for the XP rates that you're able to get there. But looking at the looting bag, you can see that we got about 200k in loot from them. In addition to that, they do have Elder Chaos Druid pieces that do average out to about 200k an hour as far as drop rates go. I found the drop rates on the wiki and just figured out how many kills I was doing an hour by the XP I got. So that means on average, you should expect somewhere around 400k total GP per hour here. I did use about 1,300 charges from my chain mace. That comes in at a price of about 140k. So that means per hour, I was profiting 260k and I was getting 140k melee XP, along with about 45k HP XP. So that's it, folks. That's my first look at the chain mace. Obviously, I do have some other comparisons that I want to go ahead and get out related to the new bow, the mace as well, and maybe even the staff if I get a look at it. If there's anything you guys would like to see in particular, make sure to let me know down below in a comment and I may make a video on it. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more of the content. But with that said, hopefully you guys do have a wonderful day, and